What's going on, fellow ensemble? It's your boy, Ron, Aaron Oliver. I am the voice of Aries, and I'm here on this wonderful interview. It's a pleasure to see you all.
Okay, Aaron. So our first question for you. So how did you get involved with the Final Stand musical?
It kind of just popped up on my For You page. I saw all the material about this project called The Final Stand, and I wasn't really on TikTok as much as the regular person. And I said, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just put myself out there. And I went for it. I saw and met a whole bunch of beautiful people, and it got me to where I am today. So I kind of just went for it.
What advice could you give to other people that are thinking about going for a part in musicals? There's several being written on TikTok. What advice would you give somebody that's thinking about it?
My advice to people is that always be yourself. Don't go into audition and base it off somebody else. You have your own unique talent, unique voice in your own skill set. Approach that when you audition, because you never know. The people might like what you have to offer, but they won't like the imitation. So always approach it off of you and nobody else, and you'll feel so good.
It's a great piece of advice there, so you all better take that.
You better take that.
You better take that. Okay, second question we have for you, man, is what inspires you as an artist yourself outside of the musical?
Yeah, so I always been a performer. I've always been the guy to go up on stage and just perform and won't care about what anybody says. I just want to perform and showcase my talent. What's what I love doing. And that could be as many ways as it wanted to be. It could be based off of theater, gigs, or just teaching others. I always wanted to perform and just show people this is what I love doing. And I feel like something like this could help out that whole entire criteria, that I just want to perform in front of you guys and showcase that, this is what I love to do.
What was your first impression of the song War is a Siren, either when you first heard the full song or when you first read all of the lyrics?
This ain't me. This dude ain't me. I would never be seen singing something like this. This is crazy. There's a lot of stuff that I would even dare say. So it's very different from compared to me to the character itself. It's very different, I would say. It's a good challenge for me. So yeah, it's a really good song.
And I do want to point out, it is a good thing to not be like Aries, the bloodlust and the, chaotic stuff. I'm glad you're not like that.
I don't condone his actions.
Yes. What is your impression, or how do you interpret the Siren?
I feel like she's like that type of person where you always hear somebody that's behind you, like that paranoia, and there's always somebody behind you. And she's always that person where you got that analogy of the good versus bad. And to the public, it's bad, but to me, it's good. She's like that inner conscience, but it's always the good side for me. But to the public, it may seem as a bad thing. So that's what I feel like the Siren, if I can gist it up, is like a good person to me, a bad person to the public.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can apply that to so many things within the world. It's something that you might think is awesome, I might think is not good for you.
Yeah.
I love McDonald's. A lot of people say that that's bad for you.
Yep.
And you know what? I might agree, but I don't care.
I don't care. I'm still getting a 6-piece.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I just compared the Siren to McDonald's. But anyways. Oops. So next question that we have for you, man, is what are your favorite lines or moments in the song, whether that be something that you say or a certain vocal technique that you use within the song?
There's multiple parts where I'm like, so good. But I feel like the main instances where I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about, is the part where I'm saying, I know you're tired. I know you're hungry for war. I was like, oh my gosh, we're not even talking to the people. We're talking to the Siren at this point. That connection is beautiful. And all in all, the chorus is just, it happens, I think 3 times this whole entire song. And that shows the level of just intensity each time, because it's not going to be the same. And it's going to show off how pissed I am. I say it so many times because this is my job. War is my siren. So I feel like all together, it showcases a lot of different things.
So for the part that you were just singing, I know you're tired. I know you're hungry for war. That is verse 2. That's something that the public hasn't heard yet. Within that song, so let's go over the lyrics real quick. So I know you're tired. I know you're hungry for war, but I'll give it to you until you're fully restored. And we said that when I was talking to the Siren. What vibe do you think that is giving? Do you feel like this is kind of like not a seduction kind of thing, but like in love kind of thing, or lovers, or do you think it's more of like a give and take relationship? Like, I'm going to give this to you and get this back.
Yeah. So I feel like the answer to your question is almost like a both. Like I love this thing. I know for a fact that she's gonna give me something that I love in return, which is the casualties of war. And heck, she might love it too. So it's kind of like a full circle moment.
Yeah. While we're talking about the sirens, so sirens are often depicted as something that's destructive. You know, they lure people in and ultimately destroy them. Do you think in this song that that's the same case with this siren? Do you think that Ares will be destroyed or other things will be destroyed? Or do you truly believe that this is a relationship kind of thing where it's you give me this, I give you that kind of thing?
I feel like it's trouble that's inevitable. You know, I feel like Ares knows what's going to happen at the end, but at the end of the day, it's my job. It's what I do. You know, like it's
who
not.
he is.
Yeah, it's who he is. It's who he is as a god. You know, so it's not something that's like not surprising, because at the end of the day there's going to be another war. There's going to be more trouble and conflict. It's not like the world's going to be like all rainbows and butterflies after this whole entire war. There's going to be more in the future. So, and all it takes is one person, and if Ares finds that one person, he's going to see what it takes and what's going to grow to get another war started. So I feel like it's inevitable. He's used to like the self-destruct of like the siren thing, but she's gonna come back anyway when the next war happens. So it's almost like a revolving cycle of events.
Love it, man. Yeah. So, okay. What is something that you think that fans might not catch the first time that they listen to War as a Siren?
Let me tell y'all something. Okay.
Sit up for it.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Y'all do not understand when the intensity of this song is not just over the top. It's gonna be nice and subtle. Okay, think about your parents real quick. Like your father is at the beginning, it's like your father's like I'm not mad, I'm disappointed, and at the end, it's like your mom's like, you're supposed to be here at 8, like that type of thing. Get that level of intensity in your head, because you're not gonna catch it, but there's gonna be a overwhelming growth throughout the whole entire song, and I really hope you love it. Amongst other things, I feel like that's the one thing that's probably gonna slip across your mind. So
there you go. I love it. So, do you think that Ares is a misunderstood being, or do you think that he is exactly how he's portrayed in most cases, like a brute, someone that's bloodthirsty? Do you think that's an accurate depiction, or do you think it goes deeper than that?
I feel like there's more to him that the public don't see, and at least he doesn't say. So I feel like there's more to him. I feel like it's this misunderstanding thing. It's like that little job. Like, you know, this is my job. This is what I do. That's just there. That's all there is to it. You see me as my job, but you don't see me off of work.
Yeah, you don't take work home with you, right?
Exactly. You don't take work home with me. Like you see me, you don't see me outside of work. So I feel like there's a misunderstood part to him.
Yeah, I love that. So, in the final stand musical, Ares technically kneels to the siren. What do you think that says about himself, or the gods in general?
I feel like there's always something or someone that people listen to at the end of the day. Like, you know, that like gods themselves also have this sort of weakness or like this vulnerability, because yes, they're immortal, but they're still at the end of the day sentient beings. You know, they still have their own thoughts and their own wills of their own. So I feel like as though like for any god or anybody, you have that one thing inside of you that's like, yeah, like this is good for me, but the public says no, and I'm gonna have to take the hits from it. And I feel like Ares is like one person was like, you know, I'm gonna have to take the hits of what everybody has to think about what I feel. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes I have to back off from it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna appreciate what I have, and that is the Siren.
We have not yet recorded War as a Siren, but I do want to know, how do you plan to emotionally prepare for getting into this character or singing this dark, intense song? How are you going to emotionally and mentally prepare for that?
I think the challenge for me is to really get into that moment of controlled anger, you know? And I'm in real life, I'm the type of guy like where if I'm angry at something, like I'll keep my composure. I'll keep my composure, but you'll still physically see that I'm pissed. And at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes to the singing the song, I have to show the people like vocally and physically like, hey, this is my anger times two,
Yeah.
and notch it up the whole entire scale. So I feel like having that controlled anger effect while also slide in some stuff to like able to get the message across in a different way is really going to be the challenge, and hopefully get the goal and the point across throughout the song.
Yeah. You were talking about, how you convey that. Is there a certain thing that you're planning on doing, or a certain thing that you have done in the past where, because I mean this is just going to be listening as of right now. We are going to do a music video for it of sorts, but is there a certain way that for people that are just listening on Spotify or Apple Music, whatever they're listening on, that you're going to be able to convey, this is what I'm feeling? How do you accurately convey those emotions through just voice?
Yeah, I feel like as though just like some techniques, as in like articulating, being very punctual with my words, because a lot of times where people when they're angry they like to really punctuate their words and slow down like the stuff that's really important, you know. So I feel like having that stuff with me really would do a good job. And also, I feel as though I can really get the point across by dynamic level, you know, like showing that slowed control anger through like a soft but also powerful voice, and then at the end just go full release and just be like, yo, this is what I do. I'm showing y'all this is exactly what I have. Like, for instance, what I did to that little teaser video when I got the role, I feel like that at the end of the day would be just my release. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is my anger. So having contracts with your voice there, feel like it would be a nice idea for me.
So if Aries had a message to the audience, what would he say?
Oh, I'm Aries in this one, huh? Good question.
That's war, baby.
I feel like if I give you a message, your actions will always have consequences.
I love it. Okay, that was good. That was good. I like that. And then our final question for you is: do you have anything to say to the audience?
Yeah, I would say, guys, please listen to the song. There's a lot of hardworking people that work and put their time in production for this whole entire song. I would also say thank you very much for this loving support. I would never have done this without the support of my peers, the people that I've talked to, the people that have guided me through this whole entire process. And I am excited to do this project with y'all because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm still ecstatic that I'm here, and I really hope you guys enjoy War as a Siren.